Hi guys, welcome to this masterclass. I'm Mark Anthony from MATLAB Academy, and this is the masterclass where we are going to be teaching you how you can build mobile apps using just your phone. All right, and so far so good. We've been killing it back to back to back to back, and a lot of you have sent me messages thanking me. All right, so I really appreciate you guys that have followed to this moment, and I know that by now you must have been able to build your app, different kinds of app. And I want to encourage you to go creative. There is no limit to what you can achieve using the tools that we have taught you so far. All right. So in today's class, we're going to be talking about how you can use AI to build your own app. All right. It no longer needs that AI can write code. AI tools like ChatGPT can write clean code for you. And so we are going to be leveraging on the power of AI, ChatGPT, to build amazing apps using ChatGPT and some other tools that I'm going to be walking you through on this very video. All right. So if that sounds interesting to you, I want you to stay through to this video and please watch every step, because if you miss any of the steps, you might definitely go wrong on it. All right. So thank you so much for staying till this very moment. And I believe that by the end of this class, you'll be amazed with the kind of projects you'll be able to produce using just ChatGPT and some other tools I'm going to be showing you in this class. All right. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and of course click on the notification button so that you get more notifications of videos when they drop. All right, thank you so much. Of course, we are definitely coming to the end of the class very soon, and then we're going to be having a contest, and I'm going to be teaching you how you can make money through all of these apps that we have been building, how you can publish it on Play Store. A lot of you guys have been chatting me up, asking me how they can actually publish. Now I want to do this. Now I want to gather people and match them, right? To open the console account is quite expensive. All right, so it requires a lot of things. So for those who are interested, I would like to merge a lot of people into one so that they can contribute money and open just one console account, so that you won't have to be paying for every single app that you want to publish. So I might maybe 10 people, maybe 20% with one console account. With that, they can publish unlimited apps in just one console account. All right. I think if you're interested, you can chat me up. I'm compiling a list for that. And by the end of this class, we'll be able to have a lot of console accounts where we can publish a lot of apps for ourselves and start making money from it. All right. So without further ado, let's jump right into the business of the day. Let's go to my screen. Hi guys, welcome to my screen once again. I'm Mark Anthony from MATLAB Academy, and in today's class, I'm going to be using ChatGPT to develop a simple web application. All right, so I'm going to be using the power of ChatGPT. Of course, we all know that ChatGPT is a very powerful AI tool, and it can write code. So I'm going to be walking you through how you can use or utilize ChatGPT to build wonderful apps for yourself. All right, so let me quickly head on to that as soon as possible. Of course, remember to subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed, and of course, if you have not done some of your projects on this class, I would like you to do it and submit it as soon as possible. All right, so let me head over by going to the previous app we built, I think Mac Creative. I'm going to load it up. So once it's loaded up, I'm going to click on ChatGPT and it's loading up. So I'm going to ask it, let's try task. I'm going to say, write. I want to build a simple tax manager application. All right, so you can of course modify this. You can of course go and learn up how to query AI tools like ChatGPT so that you can get more beautiful app. Because if you can't code, actually, this is the best way to do it, because ChatGPT can actually code. All right, you don't need to know anything about coding. All you just need to do is to query ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will write codes for you. All right, so with that, having said that, I'll just tell ChatGPT to write me a code on simple tax manager. So I'm going to say write code, write HTML, comma, CSS, comma, JavaScript, JS code for a tax manager app with options to add and delete task, and also mark task as incomplete, complete. Okay, let me go ahead and send and see what will happen now. All right, so it's writing the code right now for me. All right, so what will happen is that once it's done writing the code, we're going to copy this code and of course run it, all right, to test it out and see how it works. So it's done writing this. So I'm going to copy this code. Okay, I'm going to copy this code and copy it. I'm going to go to my notepad, my notepad on my notepad. So I'm going to create and paste it here. All right, so I'm going to remove those ones that are not cool. So these are not cool. So I'm going to delete that and I'm going to save this now. So I'm going to go to a site called codepen.com because I want to first of all test this code. Now, if I'm running this on a computer system, what I'll simply do is just go to my notepad, paste it, and save the file as .html file, and it will work perfectly well. So, but since I'm not running that, I'm just going to go to a website called CodePen so that I can test out my can test out the codes before I'll be able to use that to build a simple tax manager, right? So let me just go ahead and type in codepen.io. So once it's opened up, as you can see, I have HTML, CSS, JS, and results. So let me just go ahead and copy this code again from here. I think I made a mistake from the last time. So I'm copying this code. All right, so copied. I'm going to copy this code from here. Go to this place. Include it in this place. Paste the code here. All right, in the HTML file. And if you look down below, this is exactly what we did here. This is the code. This is the interface, right? It's showing you tax manager and so I might want to add tax here. Mark sweep the house. Right, I'm going to add. As you can see, it has been added. So I can mark complete and I can delete. All right, so this is a very um, wonderful app already. So let me add again. Uh, go to work, add tax. It has added. So I'll add another one. Sweep the house. Bam. As you can see, it has added. I will add another one. Let me say, take breakfast. Breakfast. I'll add bar. As you can see. All right. So these are the tasks that I'm supposed to do today. So I can mark as complete. This one is completed. I can delete anyone. All right. I can also go ahead and ask ChatGPT to make this interface more beautiful or colorful. Or I cannot even ask ChatGPT or yeah, make this code. Let's say add incomplete button, or I can just style this application the way I want it by just imputing the prompts, and ChatGPT will go ahead and do what? Modify that for us. But because of this class, I don't want this video to be long. I'm just going to go with this. I show you how you can actually turn this to an app so that you can actually go ahead and generate lots of code even without knowing how to code and create wonderful apps. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to go ahead and save this and I'm going to export. If you click down below, you are going to see export, and I'm going to export it as a zip file, export zip file. All right. So it's downloading. Once it has downloaded, you are going to go to a site called Tiny Host. Tiny Host. All right. So if you click on this place, you are going to host this very app on this platform so that you can be able to convert stuff to what, to an app. So I'm going to host it on this place. So I'm going to upload. I'm going to upload. Click on the upload button. Okay, I'm not going to use. Let me just say it's zip file. Yeah. going to go to this place and look for the zip file we downloaded. Okay, this is the one. I'm going to click here. It has downloaded. So I'm going to click on Mac Task Manager. I'm going to name it Mac Task Manager. All right. So if I go ahead and publish it, okay, let me. I think I shouldn't have left space. I'll just task. Let me just leave it at task. You don't add space when you are doing anything like that. So once you click on this, it's generating its unique link that we're going to copy and use it. As you can see, it has generated this link already. So I'm going to copy this link. All right, I'm going to copy this link. Now, if I want to view this very site, I'm going to click on here. And as you can see, this is what we just added. This is the stuff we did. So I'm going to add breakfast. I'm going to add, as you can see. All right. So this is a very ugly stuff. So you can go ahead and beautify it. I don't just want our video to take time. That's why I'm rushing it up. All right. Go to work. Wait add, as you can see, so you can populate this and this will just be it. All right, so let me just rush to our app creator, right, and see how we can do magic with this. Of course, if you have followed this class, you should know what we are going to be doing by now. All right, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to app 24 app creator. Of course, we are still in App Creator 24. Maybe in our next class, we are going to be moving over to the um, next app that we're going to be using for this class. All right. So once I click on here, I'll create a new app and call it Tax Manager. Or I should just go to I will just let me add it up to the one. Okay, let me just create a new app basically, so that you don't get confused. Just in case you are watching from here, I'll just say Mac task. All right. So I'm going to, since I don't have I don't have um, any logo I designed for it. I'm going to just use any. Let me use this tag for it. I'm going to just say this is a simple task manager app. I'm going to click on next. All right, so I'm going to select. Let me just select any. Let me just select green and click on next. Of course, you can go ahead and edit yours. You can go ahead and modify your own to suit you. I'm going to just click on create an empty app. I don't need all of these options. All right, so I'm going to, since I've done that, all right, I'm going to go to App Manager and go to sections, create section, web, and I'm going to add, let's say, home page, not home page. Let me just write Mac Task Manager. This is going to be the main page of this app. So I'm going to add this link, and I'm going to click on save. And of course, it has been saved. So if I go to this place to download my app now, all right, so I'm going to refresh this. Please remember, if your app is showing this, if it's telling you that the app is not yet ready, you need to exercise patience and reload the stuff, all right, till it brings out the download button. All right, so I'm just going to wait a little more. All right, so we're going to see the app now. Remember, please do not be limited to what I just taught you. You can go ahead and try a lot of things. All right, so this has come up, so I'm going to click on the download. Okay, it's downloading right now. Okay, it's downloading. So I'm just going to wait for it. So of course, like I was telling you guys, you don't need to depend on what I taught you. All right, I'm just showing you the steps you can, what you can do. You can go ahead and get creative with it. Now, if you do not know how to query ChatGPT or use AI tools, um, maybe that will be a class for another day. All right, but if you can use some of these AI tools, I'm telling you, what you create with your hand is magical. If you can design and if you can use some of these AI tools, what you will create with your app will be magical. So even if you are doing a web app, maybe you want to convert a website to an app, all right, you can just add some functions to it in order in some sections of the app that is not even working on their main website, just to make it more unique and creative. So I'm going to go ahead and open this app, install. I'm going to click on install, and it's installing right now. So let's give it more time. Okay, so it's done installing. So I'm going to open the app straight from this place, and boom, our app is ready. Like this is it. Of course, this is not a very good. What's it called now? It's not a very good looking app, but I just told you that you can, of course, go ahead and modify that. You can even create a notebook app, just like the one we used to copy out our code. And once you open it, it will just come in like that, where people can edit, add their stores, add their, what's it called now? Add notes, type in messages and stuff like that, just like the one I showed you, or just like the one we used to copy out the code. So if I go ahead and click here and add Mac sweep, sweep, so I'm going to add, as you can see, if I click on this, it will show it's completed. So if I also add other ones, study. All right, so as you can see, with this, we have been able to achieve um, a simple app. So go ahead and tell me what you think about this. All right. Let me say teach. Okay, so go ahead and tell me what you think about using ChatGPT to create an awesome app. All right. So if you like this video, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and of course click on like to like this video, and of course follow through the class. Of course, we have a lot to teach you. This is just, I think we have about 3 to 4 classes remaining apart from this. So if you can follow through, I want to assure you that by the end of this class, you will be proud of the skills you have achieved. This might just be your biggest achievement this year if you take that very serious. All right. So thank you guys for staying through to this course, and I also want you to replicate this kind of stuff. You might get creative. Don't just do exactly what I did. Just create something that you feel like you'll be proud of. All right. Create something. Be creative about it. All right. So see you in our next class. Thank you so much. Don't forget, I remember Anthony from MATLAB Academy. See you guys in our next class. Thank you.